Let me first reiterate that the United States, supports the WHO plan for Phase 2, which commits to ensuring these studies are scientific, transparent, expert-led, and free from interference. We have certainly seen the PRC's comments, again, rejecting Phase 2 of a WHO study. We're deeply disappointed. Their position is irresponsible and, frankly, dangerous. Alongside other member states around the world, we continue to call for China to provide the needed access to data and samples. And this is critical so we can understand to prevent the next pandemic. This is about saving lives in the future, and it's not a time to be stonewalling. I would note that we believe in a multilateral approach. That has not been an approach that has been taken prior to the president taking office, and that has been a big focus of his strategy as it relates to our engagement with China. So, and that relates to our approach to global health security, which is why we rejoined the WHO on day one. Unfortunately, Phase 1, as you all know, did not yield the data and access from China that we think is necessary. But our support for a multilateral approach and the Phase 2 plan is because it's rigorous and science-based. But most importantly, it's not just the United States calling for this. As a part of our renewed engagement and our efforts to build a coalition of support around the world with allies and partners, we're joined by the international community on this. Partners and multilateral organizations who are also calling for and pressuring China to be engaged in the second phase of this discussion. I would also note, I'm almost done, there's a lot to say about this topic. In Cornwall, which many of you were with us for that trip, the G7 leaders together called for a transparent, evidence-based investigation, including in China. And after the Phase 1 study, we were joined by allies and partners across the world in a joint statement calling for a transparent and independent analysis, expressing our concerns over the lack of access and urging momentum. It's clear China isn't living up to their obligations. What our focus is on is building this multilateral effort and support for putting pressure on and making clear that it's unacceptable and dangerous.